Hi, welcome to Virtually Sunday, a production of Whatsoever You Do Incorporated in Green Bay, Wisconsin. My name's Tony Pickler, Mission Outreach Director for Resurrection Parish in Green Bay. Well, it's really been quite a week, hasn't it? We've had this post-election time that we've lived in, whether your candidate nationally, statewide, or locally won or lost. We've had wars continuing in Israel and the Ukraine. And we've got immigration issues with people from other countries living on edge, whether they'll be deported, whether their families will be deported or not. It just seems dark. It seems like the sky is falling. But you know the old saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same. This weekend we have a reading from the book of Daniel where Daniel says, "It shall be a time unsurpassed in distress." This time that he's talking about in his own world. But then he goes on and he says, "But the wise shall shine brightly like the splendor of the firmament, and those who lead the many to justice shall be like the stars forever." Daniel gives us this image of, even though it's going to be dark, even though the time is unsurpassed in distress, there will be leaders who will rise up to lead with justice, and they will be numbered like the stars. We move to the Gospel of Mark, and in that Gospel, Jesus gives us a really interesting parallel to the book of Daniel in that reading. Jesus says, "In those days after that tribulation, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will be falling from the sky, and the powers in the heavens will be shaken." That's really dark stuff. But then Jesus goes on and says, "And then they will see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. And then he'll send out the angels and gather his elect from the four winds, from the end of the earth to the end of the sky." What the heck does any of this mean? Don't you just want to ask Daniel and Jesus, come on, guys, couldn't you be a little clearer? This apocalyptic language is making my head spin. Then Jesus lightens it up a little bit, and he gives us that teaching of the fig tree. Now, he's used the fig tree before in other parallels. But in this case, he says, look at the fig tree. When its branches become tender and sprout leaves, you know that summer is near. Just when you think the winter can't go on any longer, when the world can't get any darker, we have this image, a plant that needs to die a bit, to be broken, to be opened up over the long, dark winter. And then a shoot appears on the plant, and in this case, a fig tree. And that shoot sprouts into a leaf, and new life has erupted. Earlier this week, somebody reminded me that while the sun goes down prior to supper, while the days are so short now, the days are so dark, literally and figuratively in so many ways, the days will again begin to get longer with more sunlight in just merely a month. A month. And as we know, that coincides with our celebration of Christmas, the coming of the Son of Man, the Christ, to bring light into our world. So, is the sky falling? Is life becoming too dark for you and the people that you love? Keep looking for the shoots of growth. Keep looking for the potential leaves that are out there in our world. They're out there. They're amongst us, in our midst. The light will overcome this darkness. We have faith. We have hope. We have the coming of the Christ to bring light into this darkness. Have a great day. Look for those shoots of light, those shoots of new life.